So, I have like 4 pintails,
Mm-hmm.
right? Are we recording?
No.
Okay. Well, that's recording, right?
Oh yeah, but it'll get edited out until we start this recording.
So I needed that one for the wedding guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go, I didn't know you had a band on your pintail. And he goes, yeah, neither did I. Are you sure it's mine? And I go, well, I'm pretty sure, because I only had
Mm-hmm.
3 of them, and so it's not his pintail.
Great.
And he mounted the wrong one ahead,
Yeah.
So the guy left, and I got to thinking about it, right? And Sunday, I called to check because I didn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, no, it's got to be. I only got, look, here's my thing,
Yeah.
I got yours, this bozo's, the one that the guy didn't pick up.
Mm-hmm.
I had some others, but they're gone.
Yeah.
Here's my, it's got to be. And I called Kevin, and then it turned out it wasn't. So yesterday, I called him immediately.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I did. Because I go, uh-oh, I got to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, his went to voicemail. So it's full.
Yeah.
Is what I mean. So I call him back again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still full. Then he leaves me a message that he checked on the band on the thing,
Yeah.
on the website. Call him back again. Still full. And then finally I got a hold of him, and I said, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out in the, at the base and all that. And I said, well, I just wanted to tell you were right. No, I left him a message finally.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called back. I said, I made a mistake. You were right, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a big mix-up. And I go, I don't even have time to tell you the whole story, but,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll fix it.
Yeah.
I got your bird. It is your bird, and it is I'll have it next week.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a discount, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he calls me back and leaves a message that says, "Hey, I'm perfectly okay. It's okay."
Yeah.
I said I would be really bummed if I had a banded bird and didn't get it back.
Yeah, for sure.
And I said, well, yeah, but I didn't say that. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
He goes, it's just a mix-up. I understand.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
Good.
So,
Well, that's good.
who the fuck? I better look because I'm
Mm-hmm.
leaving today. Okay. That's a quick shot. All right, let's do this. We have an actual death report.
Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
you. I got me louder. Talk again?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
And welcome back to Off-Centered Outdoors.
We're back again with another episode.
I'm the shorter part of the team, Chuck Testa. This is the taller part.
I'm slouching over here in the corner.
Yeah, as he does.
Yeah.
No matter how much he slouches, he still doesn't get down to eye level with me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, how you been?
Good. Busy week.
Yep, a whole nother week has gone by.
And I'm getting ready to leave tonight. I was going to put my hat on to practice getting used to the weight, but it won't clear the headphones.
Yeah, Chuck's head's not built right to put them on backwards.
God, there you got to go again with that awful joke. Always picking on the midgets.
Well,
The deformed.
you know what they say.
No, I don't. What do they say?
They can only stack bullshit so high before it falls over.
Apparently they can stack it pretty high.
Well, hey, the wind's a little less in my part of the world.
And I put it on, I look like the general man said, how much can I save on my car insurance?
Yeah.
All this will come off tonight. in different glasses, a whole different look.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know it's me, you know?
Uh-huh.
One time I killed them Germans and the guy goes, what happened? He goes, you just got shot by Chuck Testa.
Yeah.
You probably thought you were alive.
Yeah, nope.
Nope, you're not. You're dead.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, see,
A couple days from now, you'll be storming the beaches of Ohio.
Of Ohio. Yep. As is, well, I like to say, I'm going to say it. I have to. I'm about to embark upon the great crusade towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon us. The hopes of freedom-loving men everywhere. That's all I can remember.
That's more than I got.
Yeah, of his, you know, when we, the invasion.
Yep.
Yep, I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I think you'll have fun.
Oh, well, it's about, you know, it's like a 3-day huge event.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
allegedly, this might be the last year because Biden's outlawing fun everywhere.
As they do.
Gonna do some environmental thing to save the lake that don't need saving or something,
Sounds right.
you know.
Yeah.
So at least I get to go. And like, you can never know what's gonna happen, so you gotta risk it. Because remember, I went to Normandy, and then I was supposed to go back next year for the 80th. And then Wolfgang died and Tanya died. And that's, you know, I don't know anybody. You know, they set the whole thing up, so.
Yeah, that can make it a little difficult.
Yep. So anyway, but hey, season opened.
Yep, we are in the first few days of A-Zone season.
So we have some drive-in death totals. We'll do those now.
Yeah, we got a couple. We got had 2 come in yesterday.
2 come in. You personally, your kid.
We got a deer and we got a pig down opening, or not opening day, but second day. So yeah, we're doing okay.
And then Richard, I heard too. So we got 5 deer, 1 pig, and then we got what I call African foo and New Zealand foo.
Allegedly.
Well, Fred said the shit's, it's gonna come in while I'm gone. It was supposed to come last week, but that's why I said foo, not death total. Because it's not here yet. But
and my nephew killed a pig, so we have 2 pigs down.
So 5 deer, 2 pigs.
Yep.
Oh no, that kid just shot one.
Oh, nice.
Cody. So no, that's 6 deer.
Yeah.
2 pigs.
Good. We're doing okay then.
And no bears. Please.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's off to a good start. I've seen a few other pretty good ones killed. I had another message this morning. Hopefully that turns into something. So
a message like
hey, how much do you charge? I really want to get this thing mounted.
Oh, don't even go there. I sent a guy that bid, and he's like, "That's the best you can do." Oh God.
Yeah.
And it actually was a good. It was like a Butch deal.
Yeah.
Because he was Butch's buddy.
Yeah.
So now I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I sent Butch a picture of the pig on Sunday, and I never heard back from him. So
I didn't either.
Hope he's okay.
Well, define okay.
On the shiny side of dirt. That's
he
my
is, but
definition,
he's been really, really. Okay, 2 things are going on. One is he's upset about all the only getting the time bought with all that deal.
Yeah.
And then he has to have a bonus thing. And then the other thing that makes me really sad is he was telling me a story of what me and him did 9 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
At some place in Utah on the ranch. And it wasn't me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yep. Well, he's the right age. I mean, he's 75. You know, but he goes in and out, you know.
Yeah, as you do.
As I do. Oh,
well,
what's going to happen to me, dude?
Yeah, well.
I'm already there. Oh, and then Billy the kid called.
Yeah.
And I talked to him. So he's all fired up. I told him, one of the kids at the seminar, is picking up the torch a little bit, and he said despite that he's in whatever the Naval Academy or what, he says he wants to do taxidermy still,
Nice.
and he'll do it even if he,
Awesome.
even when he's flying jets over dog fighting with the Chinese or whoever we're going to war with next.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's good.
yeah, I don't know. Did you hear from Arthur?
No, I need to give him a call back. My week's been a little fucked.
Oh, I know.
But
You had a interesting kid. Man, God bless kids. I mean, they'll throw you
yeah,
a curveball.
to say the least.
Yeah, and then that was kind of a big one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my oldest boy Nathan decided he wanted to go move to Texas to be a hunting guide. So in 2 days from now, he's going to be headed that way, which I'm having kind of a rough time with. I'm not going to lie, but I'm dad, and I got to support him. So
You do have to support him, and well, let's see who's watching. It could be the other way.
yeah.
That's sign language.
Yeah.
And how you holding up with the other deal?
I'm actually more okay with. We also had to put my old dog down last night, so it's been a rough couple days. But yeah, no, I'm better with that than the other thing. So
Yeah, no,
she was very old and riddled with cancer, and her leg was swollen up like a balloon from it, just full of fluid and yuck. So, and she didn't really, for the last couple months, she's done nothing but lay around and not be able to control her bladder. So,
and you don't even know if she was in pain or not pain.
oh, she was definitely in more pain than she was not.
That's what I mean. But they hide it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what animals do, so they don't.
Yeah.
Predators don't.
Yeah, it was time. I mean, for a white boxer to make it to 12, it's pretty astounding, anyways. So,
Yeah,
she had a good life.
yeah. All your animals do, but the kid thing, when the one goes, and especially when you're not expecting it,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little emotional.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty rough day today with it.
I can tell. Yeah. See, my oldest, I knew she was gonna go to college
Mm-hmm.
and all that, but when my youngest went, it went down in this way, and it just happened,
Yeah,
and I wasn't okay
yeah,
for like a long time.
no doubt.
And you're the dad, you're supposed to say, "Get the fuck out of here, you worthless piece of shit."
No, see,
Oh.
I was hoping he'd be like me in that way and be kind of a mama's boy and a homebody, but at the same time, I'm glad he's living the dream that I had to get out and go do this stuff. So
And you know what? Just keep the room open,
no, for
because
sure.
we'll see what
No, absolutely.
there's no way. Okay, there's no way that kid ain't gonna be homesick and stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be a big transition, and if he's gonna make it out that what I call sit on his hands,
Mm-hmm.
he'll have to sit past the uncomfortable part,
Yeah, yeah.
or he may be back in 2 weeks.
That's what I told him. I said, worst case scenario, it doesn't work out and you come home.
And there's no shame in that, because he tried something. I mean, I'm a big one.
That's one thing I'm kind of afraid of with him, though. He, for some damn reason, I don't know why or where he got it from, he is definitely too proud to admit when he's wrong.
I have no idea where that could come from.
I typically don't have that problem. At least I don't think I do. Maybe I do.
No, I don't know.
But no, he can be very, very.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm.
That surprises me.
He gets pretty
I
proud.
mean, I know I'm
sometimes.
fucking with you right now, but it surprises me.
No,
the
yeah.
way you guys,
Mhm.
that does surprise me.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Like I told him, it is what it is, and he's gonna do what he's gonna do. And
But them teenagers, they know. See, he's supposed to make his fortune now while he's smart.
yeah,
Before he gets my age,
No,
or even your
absolutely.
age,
Yeah.
and becomes stupid as we are.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. He'll be fine. We'll all be fine. It's gonna take some getting used to. I feel pretty selfish for not wanting him to go, but I guess that's natural too.
No, don't. It's a dude. all this shit is like growth even for the parent, and you don't know how to, and you just don't know how to feel, and your feelings appropriate. And I wonder about his mom though, Katie.
She's handling it about as well as I am.
Yeah,
actually, the last couple of days she's been seemingly doing better. I don't know if she actually is or not, but
so you're a good guy. You'll be there to support Katie, and even Levi will miss him.
Oh yeah, no, it's
and so that's it was really really a weird deal, because I didn't think at my age when that happened in the fort, that you would get so emotional.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you're close to your boys, like you are with him. It's more than just I mean, you guys hunted together, you ate together, you fought together, you know.
Absolutely.
You're like not just parents, it's like it's like it's like,
Yeah, no, it's, I know exactly what you're saying. I've been fighting that all morning.
I can tell. Man, you guys don't know about this guy. He's this giant guy, but he's really a good sense.
I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, unfortunately.
Right. It sometimes it takes me back, because I'm like, feelings are bad. We do not feel feelings, no matter what. Okay.
Yeah. If
you have to work all day and all night through it to put it away, that's you mount a giant elk.
Yep. But no, other than that, things are going pretty good. So
good.
I've got that going for me.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, we're looking forward to how the rest of the hunting season goes. Hopefully we can.
If this is I was thinking, man, it might be weird, but I think maybe it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think so. Judging by social media, there's been a lot of bone hitting the ground here and there. A lot of Northern California stuff. So hopefully some of that trickles down this way, and we get some work out of it, which would be great. I mean, I know you're not too worried about it, getting all your imported boxes in and everything, but
well, you should be worried, because I'm getting imported boxes in.
Yeah.
Because there is no I in team.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. No, and then everybody loves the tur, so they're or the tar or whatever, the goat, and was the star of the show and now everybody wants to go back, and I think everybody. I think the guys that said they will.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And some reason, man, them stinky skunk goats.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're interesting looking, if nothing else.
Yep. No, it's goats are interesting on account of the way they let out and stuff, and they you think you need a 29-inch neck thing on an Angora or something, and it's still only 18 or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't figure them out. But most of all the ones are brown. So
yeah.
And they have horns.
Typically.
And they go this way, or this way, or this way.
Yeah.
Or no, the turs that come around, you can steer them.
There you go.
I don't know. We laugh and we shouldn't, but because our customers will get mad. But you had to have the mid Caspian tur.
Yeah.
So you got the western one and the eastern one, and then they got one in the middle. But my question was, when they walk back and forth, how do you know it's not a displaced eastern one going to visit the western cousin?
Yeah.
And just got shot in the middle, or if it's the other one going the other way.
Yeah, they got to carry their.
Or what if you're born half in the middle? See,
they got to carry their walking papers with them.
These are these stupid things that we wonder about sometimes. What do you got, a mouse in your pocket?
Or is that we?
That's it. The midget.
The wee one.
I'm still loving getting called a midget, man. I can't come off it, man.
Oh, I forgot. All this stuff went on yesterday. I'm going to be a day late uploading last week's podcast. So sorry in the future.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, apparently we have one loyal listener.
Well, that's good.
That's the kid.
Yeah.
and DMV Mike, and that's it.
Well, hey, that's
If I had my mom, if I used to have a family, man, I could have had like 100 listeners in my Italian family, but
yeah,
not anymore.
yeah. Well, I have a family, and I think we're still at 2,
Two.
maybe
Yeah.
3. We'll see.
No, you know what's funny though is like how many people don't watch their own shit. I think I talked about this before.
Yeah.
I mean, even famous people, you know, they don't.
Mhm.
They don't, you know.
Yeah. No, I suppose it's natural, but and there's
Yeah.
bound to be some growing pains. But we're still here spouting our bullshit. So
Well, we do it because
as long as one person listens, I'll keep talking.
well, as long as the kid, because the kid, he might do something.
Yeah.
And you're not, you know, it's like you teach 100 people, and maybe 2,
Yeah.
maybe 1 might stick with it, you know.
Mhm.
And so we do things, and we got to do things to relieve our own anxiety and stress.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Mm. Well, Michael, I had the contractor come yesterday because we finally figured out some way to fix this place with because I will be getting my father-in-law here probably next year. Well, wait, next year is almost here, right?
It's coming.
So yeah, that happened.
And we're halfway
Maybe
there.
2025, right? So that sounds like far, but as you've learned from hanging out here,
Mm-hmm.
when I say it's October, when it was in June,
Yeah.
here it is almost, you know, I mean, that's,
Mm-hmm.
we're always thinking 6, 8, 10 months out the way our minds work because it has to, you know.
Yep.
And so what the hell did he say? Oh, we were talking about jobs because customer, you know, every guy that, whatever your business is,
Mm-hmm.
you have customers, and we need customers, and we allegedly love our customers.
Most of the time.
Yeah, actually we do. I mean, we screw around, but if we ain't screwing with you, then there's an issue,
Yeah.
you know. But you were saying, man, the one thing tough about your job is every one of them is a custom thing, huh? I said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even every deer head, as routine as it might be, every one is one of one.
Yep.
And we only have really one chance to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So that, if you really thought about it, that's a lot of pressure,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you know. But we love it, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we, or either that or we're crazy, but maybe that too.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who's 70? Well, Bob is 77.
Wow.
The guy going 77 years old. Gonna hit the beach in a Higgins boat, and it hits hard. They run them full speed up there, and it's not an easy thing. You know, his wife is 80, and she's gonna be in the nurse corps thing. But then I think of Biden can't walk up the steps.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sad thing. You know,
We all handle aging differently, I guess.
and they had 2 big PTSD things yesterday. One was I'm not so sick of me hearing this thing, but they indicted the ex-president again. I don't, like I said, I don't care if you don't like him.
Yeah.
If you read this indictment, it's more than malicious scruffiness. One guy got charged for making I didn't know it was against the law to call somebody, but apparently it is. You know, but that always strikes me because this is SOP for years. You know, and it's just how they roll. And then there was another NCIS, and they rolled the guy over, and there was no face on him. And you know, I've been going through some past something that happened that was really horrendous. That because I don't feel feelings and don't deal with shit.
Yeah.
But you know, some shit eventually it catches up with you.
That's what they say.
Because you're not really, especially when you're a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you're not supposed to see dead bodies. Right in front of you know, and body parts and trap people in cars that are gonna catch on fire and shit like that. And then you gotta know what to do. Which I always know. You see me in action. frozen in fear.
Uh-huh.
So I got, that was, but I'm dealing with it.
No, exactly.
Probably why I saw it. And I got to do this other shit you never get over getting set up and unjustly accused, but you have to learn to, it's just not fair. And when I hear all these kids say shit, yeah, a lot of shit ain't fair. Guess what? A lot.
Yep.
A lot. And then when you're, and then you got the other normal shit, like losses too. And this is just life.
Oh yeah, exactly. We deal with it and move forward as best we can.
Mm-hmm. And I'm getting heavy on this episode, but we got to call the redneck next week. I was gonna do it this week, but I had too much going on.
Yeah.
And you can't tell by my trim, girlish figure, but I've lost a bunch of weight for the battle because somehow between Normandy 4 years ago and now, I shrunk another inch in my height, which squishes me.
Maybe everything else just grew around you.
You would say that, but I always go with that. My mom was a dwarf because she was a dwarf.
Yeah.
And I'm half and half. Hey, I wonder if there's some kind of like government assistance for 50% dwarf or something.
You never know. There might be.
Wow, I didn't think
You're
of
probably
that.
the way everything in your luck goes. You're probably 1 inch too tall.
Yeah, well, 5 foot tall, right? And 48 minus 5, so is that 4 inches shorter?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm probably 4 inches too tall.
Yeah.
I think.
Sure.
Wait, how tall is 5? That's 60 inches, right?
Yeah.
And she was, holy crap, my mom was short. Think about that, 48 inches?
Yeah.
Shit, she's as tall as that plywood.
Exactly, tall as a piece of plywood.
Holy crap. I mean, I know how tall she was my whole life, but sometimes when you put it in perspective,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She was hilarious too. My mom back in the day, because see, everybody has cars now, but in the 30s, 40s, 50s, hardly anybody had cars.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, when they're saying going back to public transportation, that really wasn't like that horrible the way they did it.
Yeah.
And everybody was fine.
Yeah, well, there was also a lot less people back then too, though.
Oh, you gotta say that for. But she had a Studebaker, man, a 52
Nice.
Studebaker, 3 on the tree, and of course she had to see through the and the pillow on the thing. Yeah, no, it's hilarious, man. And God damn, that's funny, And my grandpa, my namesake grandpa, was a carpenter too, besides Taylor.
Yeah.
And he had made a back seat thing for us in the, what all these car seats, man? We just bounced around in the back of the Studebaker,
Uh-huh. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. And my dad, he was one of the only people that had a car, like in 1938, whatever it was. And then when he went to war, they put it up on jacks, and so the tires wouldn't rot and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal that he had a car. You get what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like now, look at, you go to Nordhoff and there's BMWs and all this shit, Yeah, I was freaking out again about the minimum wage, because all the wages talk. And I've said it twice, but I'll say it one more time. My first job was 87 cents an hour.
Yeah.
And those good days at the gas station, that was $1.10 an hour, dude. $1.10 an hour. Doesn't that kind of even you, because you never worked for $1.10 an hour?
No, my first job, I think it was $5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, which was chump change still.
Oh yeah, and I couldn't afford anything then either.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was that young, if you were making $5 an hour, you were a big time dude.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Big time. Oh, and I was listening to Jim
Jim Florentine.
Florentine, whatever, Italian, my buddy.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to meet him someday. So he's talking, and this is really kind of got to me because he's going, wow, we used to sneak in the liquor cabinet and replace it with water and this. I'm going to send him an email, and you're going to remind me next week because he's younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough, like toward the end of the in the 80s was when he was a stupid teenager, right? And so 13 maybe at the end of the 70s, But I got to tell him, oh, we didn't even have to do that. We just walked to the liquor store with a note we forged from our dad.
Yeah.
And bought our beer and cigarettes. But his point was he was building a liquor cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going, oh shit, because he has kids, right?
Yeah.
And the guy's building the cabinet. He goes, maybe I should lock it. He goes, oh fuck it, just let him drink it. Like, okay, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That was pretty cool. I like that guy.
No, he's funny.
Oh, he was talking about Uncle Ted too.
Mm.
He says, you guys and your politics, because I guess for whatever reason, this is interesting to me. Allegedly, a lot of these metal people don't like hunting and guns and shit like that or something, and conservatives or something. And he says, you got to put your politics like aside. He says, I don't get involved in that. And then he says, besides, after being with Uncle Ted last weekend, 75 years old in his energy, he says, maybe I ought to go start killing some shit. Because whatever he's doing, he's, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, God, you gotta love it. You think about it.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Ted.
He's something else.
Yeah, well, it's just interesting. I learn a lot from that metal channel. It's really weird. No, I don't know,
Any day you learn something's a good day, they say.
I learn a whole, I learn different things,
Yeah.
And, because, you know what, really, they say that people that, I used to, like, before I figured out that all the news is a lie.
Yeah.
I used to like talk radio because it's really people that, you listen, you learn, podcasts like you learn a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
And they say that we're more intelligent. Of course, I am the proof that maybe you don't want to do
There's
that.
an exception to every rule.
Right?
Yeah.
But thank you. God. And this is the guy I'm giving my keys to when I'm done.
Well, hey, I'm lumped in that exception too.
No, you are. You're a good dude. But that's funny. But I don't know. It's just things interest me.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I think that, and not eating a Tide Pod or whatever, that doesn't interest me.
No.
But the thing, the kids, I think that they're just not challenged,
Yeah.
Not challenged. Or, I don't know,
No, absolutely.
But then I look around and I see Nathan, and I see this other kid that called that got the deer again.
Mm-hmm.
I see Billy the kid and Arthur. I told Billy I was practicing. He says, oh, I saw the podcast. You're practicing Andrew, Arthur, whatever,
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's the way we prove we aren't totally jerks.
Chipping away at it.
Chipping away because the kid, I respect him enough to call him by his real name.
Yeah.
Even if it takes practice.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, Chuck, guess what?
No.
It's about that time.
Not already.
Yeah. People only can stand us for about 30 minutes at a time, so we got to keep these short and sweet.
Okay. Well, that's good. Sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry about your dog.
Nah, it's all
That
part of
makes
life.
It makes me real. Like Wendy come in yesterday and she, God bless her, because her powers of observation are getting better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Digger. Oh, there's Digger. Oh, there's a Digger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And your boy, I'm proud of him, even though he's a smart ass, man.
Yeah.
No,
for sure.
He can, and a confident, let him be overconfident, and he'll get knocked, what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all part of growing up, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I really think it's a good thing.
I do too.
And
in the long run, I sure do also.
and I've been meeting more and more kids that give me hope,
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's get to work. Let's do something
Let's go do something positive, and we got a project going on for. Hell, I might put in more than just another traditional thing next year. If you build what you were talking about.
Yeah, we'll see.
I got a thing I've been waiting 18 years to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's my fault. So Matt's just taking up the torch 18 years later.
Whatever works.
Yeah, so next week we'll have some real death reports. Probably a couple of gnarly war stories, I hope.
I hope so.
You know.
And be sure to follow along with everything, everywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, it's not iPodcast, it's Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. And check us out on social media at Butcher Shop Taxidermy and at Ojai_Valley_taxidermy on Instagram.
Yep, and that event in Ohio, if you just Google the D-Day in Ohio, because they got, like I said, it's a public event.
Mm-hmm.
They had 40,000 spectators, and
Wow.
it actually was on the news and stuff.
Yeah.
So there might be, or I don't know if they live film the battles or what.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something on there.
You might see my short ass,
Yeah, if
getting
I was
blown
prepared,
up or
if I was
something.
prepared, I'd have a link for you guys, but I'm not prepared.
That's okay. It doesn't matter. All right, guys.
Have
We're
a
going to
good
get
one,
to work.
everybody.
I'm Chuck Testa.
And you're
It's
not.
Matt. Yeah, and you're not. And he's not. See you
Have a
next
good one.
week.